It will be different with the skunk ape. My mother was dying, and he came to comfort. My father chased him away with floodlights and an old .22. I searched the barn for him, but found only clumps of matted hair and a warm spot in the hay. I snuggled down in it and rested deeper than I had for days. They say he comes to the sound of wood on wood, or the smell of meat left out in an open cooler. If I tried it, my heart might shatter like a terracotta pot on a concrete patio. Like finding like sometimes doesn't end well. I was only 16. Everyone said I'd get over it. My marriage crumbles, an old eraser that looks fine until you try to use it. My life is left in smudges and tears, a standardized test I can't pass. I take the children to the Grange Hall, where the new playground is, the one with rubber instead of asphalt. If they fall, they will bounce back up to the stars. I tell myself this and let them play while I do nothing. He comes out of the copse at the trailhead between us, and my son doesn't notice. He shoots invisible ray guns at his sister, who says, "Mommy, Mommy, monster, monster." The boy looks and sees nothing. Little girls are born liars, or maybe just see more. I stand not knowing if I should protect them or run to him. He sniffs the air one way and then the next, returns to the woods from the same way he came. I leave out wine and 2 glasses each night for a year, though I never uncork the bottle. Hope makes a pattern of 1 and a certainty of 2, but who can afford to waste even cheap red? He whistles in the night, asking me to come out, to join him in that world of sticks and branches, of hiding from the light of passing cars. But I'd rather he come in, sit in the blue glow of an old television, making dents in the sofa where his weight breaks the springs as we watch In Search of and laugh, because he's been right here beside me all along. That poem originally appeared in Gingerbread House in December of 2016. And Gingerbread House has since stopped publication, but you can still find all of their back issues online. And I think this is a perfect time of year to read lots of fairy tales and other things that are along those lines. Poems about the skunk ape, which is, I'm like, how much do people know? Like, if I say skunk ape, is everybody like, okay, we understand what that is? It's along the same lines. He's along the same lines as Sasquatch or Bigfoot. That whole family. Some people say it's just differences of geography, and other people say there are very distinct differences between the different cryptids. I used to go to the Bigfoot conference / expo in Ohio, where I learned a lot about Bigfoot and skunk apes and Sasquatch, which I worked into my poems. Some of what was in that poem was sort of an amalgamation of different women telling their stories and kind of mushed them into one and then expanded on some of the details that they gave during various lectures during the conferences. Because I was very taken by the fact that it seemed that the skunk ape or Bigfoot was showing up when these women were in the moments of highest emotional turmoil, that he was almost like a savior figure to them, though he never seemed to save them. They always seemed to be left right where they were. And that idea intrigued me. So I hope you enjoyed the poem that I came up with from that. And I hope that you enjoyed during the month of October. I'm bringing out my spookiest poems. So thanks for stopping by.